Another day, another ridiculous chapter in the world of crypto. We have seen a lot happen recently, and as much as people say I'm depressing when it comes to some videos, I just like keeping it real because shit has gone down. What is interesting and what I want to start with is pretty much sums up people still in this market, what they expected to happen, and what actually happened. Came across a guy on X as, you get stuff appearing on X from not necessarily people you follow, but people within the sector, say crypto. And this one guy had 60 grand dollars in a shit coin. And it's now worth under a grand. So it sounds like, obviously, extreme lengths was when I first got into crypto. And I looked at this coin and it's ranked 2,500 now. So it literally is scraping the barrel as to what this coin was. And it's lost nearly all its value. And you would assume that this person, because they're getting so angry about it, had a large proportion of the portfolio in it. I mean, having 60 grand in a coin this low market cap is insane unless you have got, a million, literally a million. And I went through this guy's profile and it doesn't seem that he is a millionaire or he has that much money. I want to talk about degen players or whatever being 5% of your portfolio. If you've got that much in it, you'd assume that it has a million, but he hasn't. And that is literally gambling. Literally gambling. And I would hate personally to be in this situation where that's happened. So it's a lesson for anyone in crypto. Just that is literally gambling. And this guy, that's in the last 12 to 18 months that has happened. But if you look at a lot of coins, I know some people will point to Bitcoin saying it's not done as well in the past year as others, but it's still 5% up. So that 60k could have been still there and with a gain. Or if they bought other things, i.e. Zcash, Hyperliquid, Aster, HBAR, there's a lot that have gone up, more than 5%. Now, going back to the start where I was saying it's getting bad in terms of news, if you are following the news about this in the real world, if it's really called a real world, is Jeffrey Epstein. I don't know if this video will get flagged up because I'm talking about him. I've got him in the thumbnail. It has been revealed that he had something to do with Bitcoin. Emails released by House Oversight this week reveal that Epstein funded Bitcoin core development through MIT in 2015, $7.5 million flowing through him and Leon Black. So there's two takes on this, with people saying that it's CIA controlled, etc., etc. Other people saying that it's decentralized, it can never be. But obviously it's FUD, fear, uncertainty, doubt, whether you think that is trying to push the normies like you and me out of crypto, or it's just revealing the hand in how this thing was created in the first place. On the back of that, you've got sentiment either side, which is people saying that we're all getting shaken out because of news like this, intentionally released. You've got people who, there's a big account that I follow on X, Il Capo of Crypto, saying that the Black Swan event is coming. Could be this one. And that we've seen the cycle top. And again, I did videos saying the cycle top, usually 78 weeks at the top of the halving. That is still the case, unless something goes back up. And again, people will say, oh, this guy's changing his tune now. He's holding on to his bags. I'm the guy that's told you a million times to take profits. I've told you what I've taken profits on. Have I taken profits in every single coin? And am I sitting 100% in stables? No, because I hope for the altcoin season. I hope for things to still pop off before this event happening. But the longer it takes as we go towards this, the more unlikeliness that is. We shall see. And going back to this, you've got this guy Same with at the top of the market. We go into a black swan event, we at the end of the market. You've also got lots of traders saying that it's still not the top. We're going to go back up. And what I saw interesting today was the person with the world's largest IQ of 270 or something insane, or 210, depending on how you measure it, is saying, you got to laugh at all these things that happen in crypto. I expect Bitcoin is going to hit $220,000 in the next 45 days, which is basically the end of the year. So, take of that information what you will, okay? We've got ties now from Bitcoin to Epstein. We've got extreme fear, which usually can trigger the bottom. And then we've got the opposite, people saying it's going to go back up. The guy with the world's largest IQ saying it's going to go back up. It's very hard at the moment, with the waters so muddy, to get a clear picture of overall. I've told you what I'm doing. I always update, and I'm going to be launching in the next 6 to 7 weeks, maybe, a new group that everyone will be able to join. Everyone. And in that, I'm going to post daily video updates of what I'm doing. Not daily video, weekly updates. There's going to be educational videos, beginner, intermediate, advanced, UK resources, PDFs, spreadsheets. A lot of stuff in there, a lot of good value in there as well as we go through this crazy market. So keep your eyes peeled for that. Obviously, what I'm doing at the moment, I mentioned that I've got into Zcash as a long-term holding. I DCA'd into Bitcoin last month. And I have got some stables, and I am on the side, and I also still have Keto, I mentioned that. I've got another one called Avicii, and on the side, obviously, I've got my DGen little section, which Avicii is part of, Polymarket, new launches, Antics is one that I did a video on. So there's little things going on in the background, but I don't have 60k in it like the other guy. So short to medium term, I don't know what's going to happen. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to pretend to be one of these gurus. This is everything's going to go up. But long term, bullish as ever on crypto, despite, the guy in the thumbnail, despite doom and gloom out there, I'm still bullish on crypto long term. Crypto being not shit coins and not putting 60k in it with a chart that looks horrendous. Just make that clear. I'm bullish on Bitcoin long term, and maybe Zcash as well. But that's it for me. I just do an update on, I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow in crypto, but it does get crazier by the day in this market. But if you do like my content, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you all very soon.